What is going on, you guys? My name is Mike. This is Wall Street Traders, where we break down hot trending stocks to put you at advantage on the market. So this is the last stock that I'm going to be breaking down until I'm done trading after 9:30, you guys. So it's going to be Zomedica, or ticker symbol ZOM or ZOM, you guys. I have my lines and graphs already set. We're starting from a higher time frame, that being the daily interval. This allows us to find our support and resistance lines, our entries, our targets, all that good stuff, okay? Let's start with identifying our support and resistance line. You can see up here, this is our major resistance line. It can be tested. We had prior resistance here, prior resistance here. We were trying to create a breakout over here. So what works as resistance will work as support on the opposite side. You can see that once we broke above that, we came up, came back down, bounced off this level multiple times, about 3 times. So overall, this level or this line has been tested about 5 or 6 times. Generally, you want to test an area about 3 times or more. On down here is our major support line. You can see that we were bouncing off this level about 3 or 4 times until we created this uptrend over here. And then you can see back down here, once we got rejected, we pulled under this support line, so it was working as resistance. Ultimately, a couple weeks prior, I said we wanted for this to come up and come back down and retest this as the floor before we continue this uptrend, or to further confirm that buyers are stepping up and that we are trying to start this upward trend. So as of right now, we're not quite there yet. We're pretty close, you guys. You can see that once we come back down to this level, onto our support that has been tested with prior price action movements, this will show that buyers are stepping up or can stand basically push this up into that upward trend. So if we know that if our entry is here and we break below this, that it'll show that we're continuing this downtrend, okay? But however, if we got in right here at this ideal entry at 94, let me actually go down to the hour time frame so we can get a more accurate. So that it'll be around the 93-cent area would be the ideal entry. Let me zoom out just a little bit. So you can see that we came up and kind of are starting this little downward trend, but we're starting to build this little minor support here. However, I still believe that we'll pull back down to this 93-cent area, since it is the heavily tested area. Like I said, have your stop loss below that, maybe at the 88-cent area, or you can have a little bit tighter at the 90-cent area. That way, if it does break below, you're giving yourself some wiggle room. And if you ultimately get tagged out, we know that it's going to start or continue this downward trend, and that we can find a better entry. However, if we do have our entry here and we do bounce, our first target would be probably back up here at this highest resistance area that's been tested at the $1.11, and then from there, for our swing traders, it'd probably be a little bit higher at maybe the $1.30 area. And if you're core trading, obviously your first target would be at the $1.30, and then your second target being at the highest previous resistance area at the $1.87. So I just want to make this a little bit more clear, you guys. So yes, we are above the trend line. However, we are in this downtrend, and that we need to at least pull back down to this 93-cent area to further confirm that buyers are stepping up. Like I said, if we can pull back down to this area, have your stop loss below it at the 80 or 90-cent area. So we know that if this does drop below that and we get tagged out, we know we can wait for a better entry. However, what this is doing is we want it to create a higher low. If this creates that higher low that we want, this is a good ideal entry. So I hope this video helped. I like to make them as fast and efficiently as possible. This specific video I made a little bit faster. That's because I'm trying to get into the market this morning at 9:30 and start my $2,000 to $10,000 penny stock challenge. So I'll post that later today so you guys can see that. Let me look at the volume real quick. 329, not too bad, you guys. We're above that 150,000, so that's always good. We are down pre-market almost 2%. So other than that, if you guys like the videos that I break down, please hit that like and subscribe button. It allows me to create this content for you guys throughout the week. So Monday through Fridays when I post, I usually post about 5 to 7 charts every morning. So stay updated, you guys. You can hit that notification bell as well. But other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day and happy trading.